Hi there. Today I'm going to tie a pike fly. It's going to be a very cool pike fly using some of these awesome new stuff from Hedron. We're going to use the new Predator packs of flashabou, which is a flashabou that is 52 centimeters long. The ordinary flashabou, but it's, hold on, 52 centimeters long. Something I helped push Hedron in the right direction. Then we're Then we're going to use some of this very cool color. This is the sunrise, a nice blend of orange blend with some flash added into the mix already. We're going to use some saddle hackles, some bucktail and some other stuff. First of all, what I'm going to do here, I'm tying on the Future Fly 3 millimeters tube. So what we're going to do first of all is I'm going to apply a bit of thread down here. As you can see, I've attached quite a large piece of tube here, and I'm going to do some thread underneath here to have a base for what I'm gonna add next. What I'm going to add now is I'm going to add one of these rattles. These rattles are pretty awesome and pretty cool, and they send out this rattling sound in the water as your fly moves. So this can be a nice addition to flies to add that little extra that can be the deciding factor on some days. And you just tie this on here like so, and then to make sure it stays where I want it to, I just tie underneath it and just pull tight, because then I'm gonna pull all the wrappings here. They are gonna be secure, and make sure that they are staying where I put them. I'm just gonna adjust my threader a bit here, my bobbin a bit here, because it was a bit squeaky. What you can do is actually you can take some grease here from around your nose. Everyone will have some grease there, and that will actually make your bobbin move more swiftly, more easily. And now you can hear no problem at all, like so, like that. And as I want this fly to be a bit more heavy, I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna take two Future Fly US tubes. Actually, just make a whip finish here and cut all of this off, like so. Then I'm gonna take these two and push them all the way back there. These are simply two orange US tubes. That will make the fly a bit more heavy. I'm gonna tie up in front of that, like so. Like so. Now I've attached my rattles and my weighting. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a small bundle of bucktail. Oh, well, it's pike flies, musky flies, so small bundles might be a bit of an understatement. Just a nicely sized bundle of bucktail. So I'm gonna add a bundle of big fly fiber in the new color Sunset or Sunrise. I can't recall what is what with the two. This is the orange one. There is a pink one as well, or a pink orange one. This is the yellow orange one. Nice color. It has some flash added into it already. Again, I'm gonna tie this down so it has the halo effect. It's gonna be laying all around the tube here, as evenly as possible. I can see this is not completely even. That might be a bit better. Oops. Dropped my thread there. That happens to all of us from time to time. Like so. And well, this is basically one of the only materials where I ever cut something off on these pike flies. I find that this combination of red and orange and red and orange and gold is a very nice combination. I've been using it for a lot of years, and it's caught me a lot of pike, of course, throughout the years. It's a nice very good combination. Okay, like that. Then I'm gonna take a big bundle of flashabou. This is the holographic flashabou. Holographic flashabou, again in the color sunset, which is a nice mix of 3 different colors of flashabou. And this is the Predator packs, which is 52 centimeters long, so I can make a fairly large fly. So it's the same length as the Magnum flashabou, but this is the ordinary flashabou, which means that this flashabou is the strands are thinner and a bit more lively in the water. So it's a nice addition or combination to the Magnum flashabou. It's a bit more expensive than the Magnum flashabou, but that is because there is such a huge amount of flash in a packet. It's double of the ordinary flashabou packs, and that is why it's a bit costly. But when you look at the amount of flash you get for your money, then I don't think it's that expensive. Again, I'm gonna tie this down here, so it's gonna be around my tube. Like so. This is going to be a fairly large, fairly long fly, as you probably can see. It's going to taper nicely. So I did it about, I would say, three fifths of the flash was the first initial bundle, and then well, of course, when I turn it over, then it's going to be 2/5 of the flash total length. That is going to be the second bundle here when I turn it back over, like so. Gotta like those colors, just gotta love them. Then to give some additional bulk here, I'm gonna take another bundle of bucktail. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of these saddle feathers. These are a very nice color of red. This is a Ahrex saddle. You can get a lot of different saddles, but it's quite difficult to get to get feathers in a good quality. I try to do as good as I can and have as many as possible in the shop, but it's well, the going is tough. So I can't guarantee to have something in the shop always, but I really try to have something for these flies as often as possible. But it is a bit tricky. Gotta tie these down individually. But they are such a nice addition to any fly. These hackles here. They add life and vitality and a lot of stuff. I am really fond of using these. I know they often are proclaimed just to be kind of like a show off, but I really truly believe they have an effect out in the water. They give so much contrast, and they move independently from all the flash and stuff like that. So I really think that they actually can make the difference. Can make a difference. Gonna add one last one, I think. One final one here. Like so. And on the same time, these are fairly strong fibers, fairly strong hackles. So you don't have to be worried about these breaking or anything like that. They won't. They will stay there, and they will take a lot of brunt force from pikes, and I've actually had flies where all the other stuff had been been eaten away by pikes, and the only thing left was actually these hackle fibers. As you saw, I just added a small drop of super glue to make sure that that it stays where I put it. Okay, so now I'm gonna just grab something to take off the excess super glue here, like so. And what we need to do on the final stage of this fly is we need to have some more flashabou. This is going to be also it's going to be kind of like part of the hackle of this fly, or not a hackle, but it's going to be the finishing touch on this fly. So I'm taking a bundle of flashabou. This is a relatively large bundle, as you can see, and what I'm doing is I'm doubling it, but I'm not doubling it so it's exactly the same length as you can see here, and then I'm going to cut it off. So I'm going to prohibit it from being the same length. I hope you can see that. This is uneven in length. I'm going to pull it out a bit more, because I want to do kind of like a flash hackle, but I want to do it the easy way. And the easy way is is the way I'm gonna do now. So just have a place for all this flash to go, which is there. Then I'm gonna apply this flashabou here, like so. Gonna use a lot of thread to make sure this is fastened correctly and that it's strong and won't budge or go anywhere. And as you can see, this is shorter. This time the bundles here are shorter to make sure that the fly tapers the right way. I'm gonna make my whip finish. Like this. Cut it off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of these fly masks. Very cool, cool product from Flyman, and I'm gonna use this fly mask to turn the flesh here over, and there you have the complete fly. Of course, you need to add some eyes and trim the end, but well, basically this is what you're going for. I think I should add an eye, and I would suit this fly. And then of course the eyes have magically disappeared on me. And as I was saying, just add an eye. And to add an eye, you simply just apply a bit of super glue here into the groove of the eye. Take the eye, put it down into the groove, pull everything back, and then you're golden. What you can do is, of course, I'm gonna cut off the tubing here, but you could also just leave it there, because then you could, if you really want to, you could replace the head here from time to time with, for instance, a popper head or something like that. Or you could just, as I'm gonna do, this is how I'm gonna fish this. So I'm gonna take some cut off the tube and then add some super glue here, and then of course I'm gonna trim the back end, because that's a bit too long for my taste as it is now. But here you have a super easy, long, nice and quite heavy pike fly that will fish a bit deeper than many other pike flies. And if you want to trim the end here, you can simply just do that by thinning it out a bit here. make sure you don't cut off any of the saddle feathers if you have applied those. This fly will work okay as well without them. It's a nice pattern, and the color combinations is a proven killer combination. But it's a nice fly that will find you a lot of pikes. And I must say, these new big fly fibers and these new flashabou colors and also the Predator packs are simply truly awesome. I am really happy for being able to have contributed to something as nice as those. Well, there you have it. Those were the words. Thank you.